Good evening and welcome. Thank you for being here this evening. I mean, what else should you be doing on a disgustingly cold, rainy night? On a normal night, you'd be at the ball diamond, right? Because I know we were supposed to have 2 kids playing games tonight, and I'll be honest, I'm like, thank you, Mother Nature, that worked out just fine. So, Mr. Cable and I made it on time tonight, so that's a good thing. The next piece that we are going to perform for you, those of you my age or maybe a few years younger, because I'm getting older all the time, and you parents are getting younger all the time, and so are they. But this was something that came out when I was probably high school age, and it was like the major craze, and everybody's like, oh, I gotta have more of that. So some of them knew what this was, and some of them were like, I'll just read the music and play what's in front of me. I'm like, okay, that works too. But this is the theme from Jurassic Park. See, I got a couple of people that know. Yeah, all right. Hopefully, when we're done, you'll be like, oh yeah, I know that song. Okay, hopefully. So, this group of 7th graders are doing a tremendous job this year. We are so proud of them. I told them today, I said, I'm excited for the future of our high school band program. With the caliber of talent that I have sitting here in 7th grade, I'm like, oh wow, this is nice. I give them something. Most of them take it home and practice it, and they come back and I'm like, oh, you did what I asked. Hey, that's great, thanks. So now we can move on and add something else. So this piece, gave it to them and I thought, oh, this would be cool. And then we got about halfway through it and I'm like, oh my, I think I bit enough more than I can chew here, and I don't know that we can do this. And they looked at me and said, Mrs. Campbell, we can do this. And I said, okay, great, we'll do this. So even today, I told them yesterday, I said, listen, if we crash and burn at this spot, we're gonna stop and we'll start again at that spot, because it's okay. They're still learning, we're still learning, and isn't that what education and teaching is all about? It's all good. They're still teaching moments, even if it's in a concert. So we are going to do our absolute best, and we're going to perform the theme to Jurassic Park.
Our next piece is entitled Storm Chaser. The composition says, some storm chasers follow severe weather for research and news reporting. Certain military pilots called hurricane hunters will actually fly into the eye of the storms for this reason. Of course, there are those who chase storms as a hobby and others for thrills. In any case, storm chasing is a dangerous endeavor. This piece is entitled to evoke the danger and excitement that accompanies these adventures. This piece is what we call a contemporary piece that has kind of some contemporary things. You'll see some audio effects at the beginning. We also have a percussion, a new percussion, not a new, but this is what we call a thunder sheet. Mrs. Campbell's going to demonstrate what a thunder sheet sounds like. There you go. And if you're like me, my dad was a plumbing, heating, and air person, and so that is a piece of ductwork, by the way. And so that's thunder sheet. So you'll see some of these effects happen. The students will do some rain effects at the beginning as well. So this is a really interesting contemporary piece, and we hope you enjoy Storm Chaser.
You'll see a few percussion in the back that definitely look older than 7th grade. Several of these pieces are written for 6, 7, 8, 9 percussionists, and when you only have 3, I walked in last week and I said, hey guys, you want to sight read some music on Thursday night after our band concert on Wednesday? And they're like, sure, Mrs. Campbell. So thanks to several of I think, four? I've got four of my wind ensemble percussionists just stepping in tonight. They've never played with them, and we appreciate that. And we've got a couple of other kiddos helping us out on instruments that we don't actually have within our band program, but the parts are written for them and they're not written for other instruments, so we had to ask them to play some things for us as well. So we appreciate that and their willingness to help us out. So the last piece that the 7th grade beginning band is going to play for you tonight is entitled Soar with the Dragons.